We are at Short doing all crazy things. Okay. Hey Puzzle Buddies, welcome back to another video. We are at another puzzle swap, and I apologize if you can hear the AC. It's hot. Okay, I live in Atlanta, it's hot. So yeah, I don't think I have much of an intro for you. These are the puzzles that I'm bringing to leave behind. Oh, I'm so sorry, hold on. More snack, more. Okay, there we go. Okay, so yeah, I have a little one. We are here early, slash on time, because you know how these people are. Mind you, we got here extra early because he was napping, so we were just sitting in the car. And I saw people going in as early as like 40, what would be like 40 minutes early. It's now about like 25 minutes before the official start time, but I think we're gonna go inside probably like another 2 or 3 minutes, maybe next 5 minutes. Little one is eating his snack, and then we'll head in. Like I was saying, these are the puzzles that I'm bringing to swap and really just leave behind because it's not really like a swap. And I'm excited to see what we can find. Do I need more puzzles? Technically, no, of course not. Am I going to bring some home? More than likely, yes. My goal is also not to stay here for too long, so that way we can get back home. It's Father's Day weekend. We left Dad at home by himself, so to give him like a little bit of time to just kind of breathe. But then we're gonna go back home and I'm gonna say annoy him, no, and hang out with him. So we are going to finish our snack and then go inside. I wanted to start this off with a cute little clip of me and little one walking in, and then literally as I try to start recording puzzles, I'm chasing after him because he just wants to be everywhere. So this portion will be screenshots of my video that I was recording while I was there, because the video itself was just not good. I was holding my phone, I was holding him, watching him. Things just didn't quite go right. But I promise it's not like this for the whole video. Anywho's, there were some interesting things here today. And one thing that I really appreciate about this group of people is that they're really good about like labeling a box when something is like missing a piece or the pieces are damaged or something like that. I say that, and then you have this, I don't know what was going, I don't know why they felt the need to mark on the box that it was missing a piece and then to cross out 300 and put 299. They did that on a couple of puzzles, and I'm not sure why, but it is what it is. Otherwise, there are some fun puzzles here today. This one I thought was so pretty. And then this gradient was also really pretty. This one seemed really fun, all these different characters, but it was 1,000 pieces. I was like, ugh. And then it's fun to see puzzles that you've done before back in the swap. Like y'all know I did that mud puppy one probably like a couple months ago. Then these ones were also pretty. There was a blue one and then there was an orange one, but they looked a little complicated. I wasn't so sure. There was this world's longest panoramic. It says it's 3 feet long from Masterpieces. I don't know if that was like a marketing thing or if that really was the world's longest panoramic at the time. That truffle was pretty, but it was a whole, I didn't trust myself to do it. And then this one was also cool. And then this part, okay. This woman came in with this like tote bag full of vintage puzzles, and the footage here is really choppy because when I say I was fighting over these, okay, as soon as she started unloading the box, we were all like, ooh. So I had to move quick. This and the next one are Seiko's. This one is Kids Half Price Day, and it's from the Recollections line. And then this next one was called The Parade. I had never seen Seiko's like in this box design before. This one is Wild Men and Moors. I wasn't quite sure what the brand was on this one. It looked like the artwork looked really interesting. This one was a spring box. It's called The Night Before Christmas. Looked really cool, really pretty. And then there was this one, which was of all of these like playing cards. And yeah. Hey Pussy Buddies, we are at Marshall's. We are out visiting grandma, and so we figured might as well go to Marshall's. I actually came here to exchange some pants that I bought like last week, but also I figured I can check the like stationery, toys, puzzles section. I don't think I've ever actually looked for puzzles at Marshall's, so I'm curious to see if they'll have anything here. And then after this, we're going to Goodwill. So we're on another side of town. Hopefully there's some good stuff. We'll see. And I'm taking you guys with me. So we're taking a little walk through the stationery aisle. Why are there so many journals? There were so many of them. But then I found a couple little puzzles hiding in the corner. This one is called the Fairy Tale Bookshop. It's 250 pieces. It was, I think, $9.99. Yeah. And this one looks kind of cool. This looks like a box. And then over back here, there is this 1,000 piece. It's called The Calm Before the Cast. And it was $12.99. And then I thought that all of the ones in this little pile were the same. So I was kind of ignoring those for a second. There was a duplicate of that book one, but then this one is different. It's the Canoe Landing, also 1,000 pieces and also $12.99. And then at some point my son found this. I'm not even sure where, honestly, but it is like a keychain of a wooden puzzle for a book club thing. I don't know. But I had to fight him to show it to you guys because he refused to let it go. And yes, he did carry it throughout the store with him the whole rest of the trip. Then I was walking and I happened to find this other little section of puzzles just literally just in a random spot on one of the like lower shelves. And I'm glad I saw it because otherwise, if I hadn't just been walking by, I would have never seen it. It wasn't even next to the stationery. But they had these puzzles. There were a couple of cobble hills. This one with all the birds and flowers looked really hard. I liked this one with all the patterns. It looked really, really cool. It was 1,000 pieces and it is $12.99. And then there was another one from like this same brand, but of this like almost foiled looking orange and orangey kind of pattern with a horse. There were some dogs and a truck in the back, and then there were some white mountains, but there were all these kind of like Americana type puzzles. There was this Yosemite one, which is really pretty, but I know that the pieces themselves, like it would be hard, especially 1,000 pieces. And then here's the child again with that keychain he's holding on to. This one was like some national park patches. Yep, that's what it's called. And then another cobble hill. This one was of like a beach, no, what do you call it? A lake. Oh my gosh, like a lake house. I think. Another kind of mountainy sort of one. There was this Eurographics that was also kind of this Americana type of thing. Another one of I think it was like license plates or like state signs or something like that. And then a repeat of the national park patches. And then we made our way over to Goodwill. This is like an overview of the whole puzzle slash board game section, everything that they had. And there was a man who was there like when we were walking up, and he was like digging through looking for Monopoly games. He had like two or three in his hands of like different versions. So I don't know. I guess he was really into Monopoly. I don't know if somebody put back some really interesting ones. I didn't really get a good look at them. This puzzle I thought was so crazy. It's one of those impossible puzzles of flying pigs, and it says that it's borderless and it has 5 extra pieces. That sounds horrendous. Okay. Then there was a sun's out of this like bird on a twig, this kind of like what do you call it? Oh my gosh. The sun mosaic window. Oh my gosh. Wow, that was crazy. Anywho's, I saw this one of I think his name is Buddy the elf. I've never seen this movie actually. Fun fact: I remember watching like a clip of it when I was a kid. That's it. A Child's Wasaki. My apologies for the glare. Also, what I've noticed recently is that Goodwill has been wrapping their puzzles in like cellophane, which is good. So even if the puzzles aren't taped, hopefully they are sealed soon enough, like when they get them, that none of the pieces have been falling out. So I actually really like that they're doing this, although it is kind of hard to film with all the plastic on them. This like chalkboard one of the bakery kind of items was really pretty. Another Christmassy one. And then this next one I thought was interesting. It's a Lisa Frank, like you color it in type of puzzle. And I've seen these out thrifting before, but my thing is I don't know if it's already been colored or not. And so I would hate to get one of these and see that's already colored in. So I always leave them behind. There was this 1,000 piece cardinal. I've never done one of these before, as in that brand, but yeah. Then there was a masterpieces that looks pretty cool. Oh, and then there's a 5 second rule game there in the right top corner. I actually have that game. This is a Galveston, 1,000 pieces. It's cool, but it's 1,000 pieces. And I actually think that that one was at the swap as well. Another Sun's Out, also stained glass of a fish. This one was like a seek and find one, white mountain, which I had never really come across before. So I thought that was interesting. And then this one is of Santa and his truck, also of White Mountain. Another Sun's Out, but this one is of like a lighthouse and like that whole situation. And that was all of the puzzles that they had. Hey, Puzzy Buddies. So I actually did attempt to film. First of all, welcome back to this spot on the floor. I did actually attempt to film this kind of like comeback recap part earlier. I thought while my child was doing his thing, I could do my thing. That was not true at all. In fact, maybe I'll include a small clip of what that experience was like. Is this? Mm-hmm. Okay, so I was thinking that Grandpa was coming over, and so I would have some time to do this while. Okay. So as you can see, the selection was interesting. Not a whole lot, honestly, at either location. To be honest, Marshall's had more than I kind of was anticipating in a sense, but also not a whole lot, if that makes any sense. I will say that the Goodwill down near where my mom lives has the most organized like board game slash puzzle section I think I've ever seen at any Goodwill ever. So I will give them props there. But there wasn't a whole lot. And I'll go ahead and tell you guys, I didn't buy anything from Marshall's or Goodwill. Nothing at all. I didn't even get any clothes or toys or anything. Just wasn't seeing anything. And I honestly didn't get much from the puzzle swap either. I don't know, I guess it just wasn't really a great week of puzzle thrifting for me, but I did get a couple things at the swap, just a few. So let me go ahead and show you what I grabbed. Okay, now y'all know I keep saying I dislike this brand, but I keep picking up puzzles from this brand, so how much do I really dislike them? I don't know. But this one is a Seiko, and this one is either called Bon Appetit or it's from their like Bon Appetit line. I think you saw in the clips that there were a few of these puzzles. Somebody brought in, I guess, part of the whole like collection of these, but I just like this one. So this is the one that I grabbed, and it is 300 pieces. Next up, I did grab this one because I thought that it looked so fun, like this whole pattern. And this one is from journeyofsomething.com. It's called Full Moon, and the artist is, I think, Maria Ruiz. And this is what, yeah, it's not the other parts of the block, but the audio cut out here for some reason. But this is a close up of the artwork and the artist. I thought this one looked so fun and colorful. This one is, I think, 500 pieces. I'm almost certain. Right, yeah. It's 500 pieces, so I think it won't be too bad, especially with all these different lines and colors. I feel like it'll be pretty easy to like pick and place, so I'm excited to do this one. And then lastly, I saw this one and I just could not leave it there, so I did grab it. This is what I'm assuming is a vintage springbok. This one is called Dealer's Delight, is this one. And this one is just a like a whole image full of like playing cards. Fun fact, I love playing cards. I just think they're so fun. In fact, back when I used to do makeup content every year for Halloween, I would do a look based off of the Queen of Hearts from Alice in Wonderland. I just thought this one looked so cool, and honestly, when I'm done with this one, I think I'm going to keep it. I think this is one that I'm going to hold on to as like a bit of like a collector's item sort of a thing. I know that there was like a whole little pile of vintage puzzles that someone had brought in, but I didn't want to just grab them all because I didn't want them all. I didn't need them all. But this one I really, really liked. So I'm just really hoping that I didn't leave behind something like super, super special that I really should have. Ricky from Ricky's Puzzle and Book Chat would probably have a better idea of what was or was not a good pick for me to have grabbed. So hopefully if he sees this, he doesn't like yell at me in the comments telling me I left behind something like super amazing. But this one I wanted to keep. And yeah, that's actually all that I got at the swap. Just those 3 puzzles. Again, nothing from Marshall's, nothing from Goodwill. I'm hoping that the next time we go thrifting, it'll be better. I'm thinking maybe I'll stick to my side of town for the Goodwill puzzle thrifting because I don't know, down by my mom's house, it just wasn't hitting. I don't know if maybe someone had come before me and cleared out all the good stuff, but there just was not much of anything there. And that is all that I have for you for today's video. There wasn't like a big haul at the end, but hopefully you had fun just kind of coming to the stores with me and just seeing what was out there. Make sure that you are following me on TikTok and Instagram. Subscribe to this channel and like this video if you liked it. You guys seemed to like it last time when I did this kind of video, so I'm hoping that this can be a semi-regular thing so that way you guys can just kind of come shopping with me. Leave a comment down below and let me know if there's anything that I left behind at the swap or at the stores that I should have picked up, and I will see you in my next video.